Hey, 6:45, still alive. Got the puppy. Hi, puppies. I thought you were ready for bed. I thought you were going to sleep. Don't get grumpy. Don't get grumpy. So, I thought we were getting ready to go to bed. And now this one apparently is awake and wants to play. Where are you going? Where are you going? Hi. You gonna say hi? But the day started out a little bit slower. Snoozed the alarm for an hour. Got up around 6:30. Started the walk 6:50. Had a good walk. Dog got a little excited with one of the other dogs across the street. And she was fine. And she calmed down real quick. We had a good walk, huh? Did we have a good walk today? Did we have a good walk? Yes. Huh? And then got ready for work. It was my buddy's birthday at work. It was his 29th birthday, so his last one before 30s. That's what my manager put on the card. I put something about 3-piece cheesecake because he didn't order, he asked our manager to make that for his dessert. And she normally she offers to make some kind of cake. And she made some kind of peppermint cookie dough cake. Something about peppermint cheesecake. That's all I remember for sure. But that was good. And so on the card I put something about to the guy who always orders a 3-piece cheesecake, and it's from that Big Daddy Rob Schneider's character, and he always talks about 3-piece cheesecake, but he's got 4 fingers up. And so it's funny because the manager got him 3 balloons and then the cheesecake, and so all day it was like 3-piece cheesecake. So we just had fun with that today. And then didn't chat with him too much. He was talking to the manager a bit, and everyone else was coming by to say hi, and there was only the 2 of us there, so he had lunch, and then I had to wait for him to come back, and then I went for lunch. And it was fairly quiet outside, which was nice. Enjoyed my meal, came back in, got back to work. Talked with our manager, and they said, oh, by the way, heads up, next week we're only working, there's no flex days, it's just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Wednesday we're getting the taco food truck again. I said, okay, great. And then I was talking to my manager and said, hey, so if we're continuing these flex days up until the end of the new year, or up until New Year, I technically have 7 days left of vacation. And she said, I recommend using them around a holiday because you were already not on flex schedule. And so that would mean that next week I would need to use 2 days and then go in Wednesday for the food truck. And then the next week would be a regular week, and then I have that Monday off, the following Monday for a race out of town, and then the following Monday for a race out of town. So either I use those days, those 2 Mondays, because they're already scheduled, or I just leave them as flex days and I have to take off 5 more days. So that was a little bit of a dilemma. And then they just said I can't take off after Christmas until New Year. So that last week of the year, they said that someone else already has it off. So that only leaves me with about 3 weeks to use up 5 days. So I gotta make it count. I'm not sure how I'm gonna work it out yet. I was trying to figure out a good way to use it up. do something with it because I know the family will be in town, or not family will be in town, like there's some from out of town, but just try to use up, I guess, during the holidays, but then give myself a couple days to go for an extra hike or go more out for a dog walk kind of a thing. So I don't know. It was a little bit of a dilemma, and I like to look at the schedule or the calendar for a bit and try to think what days that would work best. And it sounds like I'm gonna clump them, at least a few of them together, and that way if I take them Monday, I'll do Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I don't know about the other day. Something like that, though. But good problems to have, right? It's another good problem to have. Then, right after work, I called my dad, talked to him a little bit about how his game went on Sunday, talked to him about the Suns game today, and there's little trade rumors about another big name player coming to town. So we talked about that, and then we talked about running and being sick. And he had said, yeah, someone had told me a long time ago that it takes 2 weeks after you get sick for your body to recover. And I was like, really? Like, I've been listening to people say the last 2 or 3 years that if you have some kind of mild cold, nothing severe like pneumonia or COVID or something on that level, but that you should work out, a light workout, like 15 to 20 minutes. And that's like light, like they were saying, like walk or light weights, like really light, but just something to get your body moving again, and to kind of help work through a little bit of what you have. And so we talked about that a little bit. So that was an interesting conversation. But then I got to the park, and I said, hey Dad, I'm not trying to cut it short, but I'm right at the park, and I want to try to get up the running before the sun goes down, and it's already kind of setting. So let me call you back a little later. And so off the phone, started the run, got in 6 miles. It felt okay. There was a little bit of coughing again, so didn't want to push the pace, and I guess I'm worried I'm going to get myself some kind of pneumonia or lung infection because I hurt my lungs, I guess. Even though I feel okay, I feel like maybe that extra stress might cause some damage. So, trying to be smart, but I'm also excited to get my fitness back in. And it just seems like this cough is lingering, and the phlegm just won't get out of my system. Even though the coughs have been a little less today, it still feels like I'm coughing something up. But the run was okay. It got obviously dark a little quicker. Oh, I was hoping, but after that came back, and the Suns game was on, and I was trying to watch that, but it didn't start till 8. So got back, walked the pup, and then it was barely 7 o'clock. So tried to wait around, watch a little TV, and it was ridiculousness. It was an hour special with Kevin Hart, so I watched a little bit of that, then turned into the Suns game, and then I noticed I got tired real quick. I barely got to the second quarter. It was maybe 3 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and then anytime it got to commercial, I just started dozing off, and I don't know what happened. I just got really tired, and so I just fell asleep on the couch a little bit, and then before the game was over, and there's only about 5 minutes left. I was like, okay, I just really want to go lay down right now, and my body needs a rest. Not that I feel like sick, drained, but I just feel like extra sleep's gonna do my body good right now. Yeah. Yeah, I came in, tried to sit down, did an extra set of pull-ups. So that's 30 for the day. No pull-ups. No push-ups. Nothing else, but the day has just kind of gotten away from me. And it's just that slow start to the day, so still got some work to do with that. But that's it. Tomorrow should be a little better. Group run at 7. I might try to throw some food in the crock pot before I leave to work, so I'll have plenty of time to cook and then enjoy after that, after the run. So we'll see what happens. Run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.